Hey there, buddy. It's Steve Rogers here, and I'm glad you reached out for some advice. You know me, I've been through my fair share of challenges, but I've always tried to do what's right, even when it's tough. So let's chat about standing up for what you believe in and how important it is to take a stand. First off, let me tell you a little bit about my own experiences. Growing up during World War II, I was just a scrawny kid from Brooklyn who wanted to serve his country. Many times I was pushed around and looked down. But despite my small stature and lack of physical prowess, I had big dreams and a strong sense of justice. When I was transformed into Captain America through the super soldier serum, and later frozen for decades, I emerged lost and confused, but always ready to fight for freedom and defend the innocent. Now, I know it can be hard to stand up for what's right, especially when it feels like the whole world is against you. Trust me, I've been there too. But let me tell you, it's worth it. Every time you choose to stand up for yourself or someone else, you show the world that you won't back down, that you won't be pushed around by the bullies of the world. And that takes courage. Standing up for what's right is most important when the world is against you. You better know that the day will come when you'll be faced with the decision to jump into the bandwagon of the masses or stand up for what you believe is right. Today, more than ever, is important for you to stand up for what's right. The strongest powers of the world are actively seeking for the suffering and downfall of society. They will use society against society to achieve their goal, just like Zemo once tried with the Avengers. You will feel the social pressure to give in to the mob, but you have to stand still. I remember when I first joined the Avengers, I found everyone weird. Here I was, the kid from Brooklyn, surrounded by a genius billionaire, a god, and a giant green rage monster. Tony didn't make it any easier at the beginning, but with the Battle of New York we united and fought together to fight for what's right. I found a family just as willing to fight until the end of the line to do what is right, regardless of what we stand to lose. But standing up for what's right doesn't always mean punching bad guys or saving the day with a fancy suit and shield. Sometimes it means speaking truth to power, even if it's difficult or uncomfortable. Remember when I confronted President Pierce about the government's secret Hydra program? That wasn't easy, but it needed to be done. Someone had to hold our leaders accountable for their actions, even if it meant going against the status quo. And let's not forget about the sacrifices we make when we stand up for what's right. Whether it's risking our lives, our relationships, or our reputations, taking a stand often comes with a price tag. But think about all the people throughout history who fought for their nation, for their rights, for their family. They didn't give up or back down because it was hard. They kept pushing forward even when it seemed hopeless, because they knew their cause was just. So my friend, whenever you feel like giving up or staying silent, remember these things. Standing up for what's right is never easy, but it's always worth it. Being different is not a weakness. It's the greatest superpower. Embrace your uniqueness and use it to make a real difference. Speak truth to power, even if it's difficult or uncomfortable. The world needs more brave voices like yours. Sacrifices will come, but they're necessary for progress. Don't be afraid to lose something if it means gaining something greater. As your friend, I want you to know that I'm proud of you for taking a stand. No matter how small it may seem, keep pushing forward, keep fighting for what's right, and never give up on your values and beliefs. The world needs more heroes like you, and I'll be cheering you on every step of the way.